Welcome to Hotline TV. I'm Tim Sod.
And I'm Quinn McCord. We'd love to do some reflecting on election 2008, but there's no time for all that, with all this Senate speculation going on.
That's right, Quinn. As Obama begins to fill staff positions, there's a real possibility we could see some special elections. Let's start, first of all, in Massachusetts.
Let's start, John Kerry. There's a rumor he might be appointed to Secretary of State or something like that position.
He's angling for that, at least.
There's so much pent-up ambition among the Massachusetts House reps, as you know.
Yes, there is.
And with a special election, they wouldn't have to give up their House seats.
That's right.
They could run for free, basically. And a lot of these representatives have banked up a huge war chests, lots of cash on hand for some of these characters. So a lot of them, Lynch, Delahunt, Capuano.
I was going to say Capuano is the one that's been angling to get in.
Most interested?
That's right.
The only thing is, if they all run, that could leave an opening for Martha Coakley. She's the state attorney general, and if she's the one female candidate, now she'd have to start fundraising from scratch, but if she's facing like 3 or 4 dudes, that would give her an advantage. So.
Well, what about then we go to the seats that Obama and Joe Biden are leaving behind?
Well, those are both interesting. I mean, Blagojevich is going to point in Illinois. I have to believe there's going to be so much pressure on him to point an African American. Now that the Senate is going to be all white, and of course Jesse Jackson wants it openly.
Junior.
Jesse Jackson Jr. There's some questions about whether how electable he would be statewide, but there are some same questions about Bob Menendez in New Jersey, and it turned out the state was so Democratic.
It didn't matter.
He won anyways. But there are other possibilities. Delaware could be interesting because I'm sure Ruth Ann Minter would like to appoint John Carney, her lieutenant governor, who lost the primary to replace her. But of course, she's going to be getting pressure to appoint maybe a placeholder for Beau Biden.
Is it possible that she takes the seat over in the interim?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But
just as a placeholder.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if it seems like she's appointing a placeholder that could sort of look bad, like she's openly giving it to Beau Biden or sort of putting it. So who knows? But
okay, and then of course we do still have one election left from 2008 that will happen in December, and that's in Georgia. What's going on there?
Probably there'll be a runoff in Georgia for Senate race. Saxby Chambliss has the advantage going in, but all the parties, the national parties, are going to swoop in. Barack Obama. It's kind of a lose-lose situation. I mean, Barack Obama could come in and openly sort of tout Jim Martin. That would help bring up the African-American turnout for a runoff, which could be problematic. The downside is if it looks like he's trying to sort of, get complete power in D.C., there could definitely be a backlash about that. It might be better to have people like Bill Clinton, sort of lower, more under-the-radar people to sort of get the Democrats out to vote if Democrats have hope to win it. But
well, we saw when parties descend on one state like they did in Louisiana runoff a couple years ago. We saw what kind of circus that can build, and that was a much more important race as the majority was determined in the Senate.
Yeah,
is the similar situation going to happen here?
Maybe. I mean, 2002 was a good year for Republicans, but Landry won, so it's kind of a backlash to that. 2008, good year for Democrats. We might see Chambliss pull it up to sort of even things out.
That's interesting. That's all we have for Hotline TV. I'm Tim Sod.
And I'm Quinn McCord. See you next time.